I'm Isaac, and I'm a YouTube content creator, and this is one of my first pieces in my performance comic genre. It's the story of Knucklehead Nate the Knight and Jolly Janice the Jester. Let's begin. One day in the Great Hall, Nate had his feet up on the table, and he was eating a turkey leg, and Janice came in, and she was like, "What are you doing? Get your feet off the table. You gotta be, like, more classy than that. You're in the Great Hall. The king could come in." And Nate's like, "Whatever. I'm the king's favorite. I don't care. I don't give a whatever." I'm sorry. It's been a long time since I've done this piece. I forget what happens. So, somehow, Nate and Janice get in an argument, and Nate's like, "I bet you can't make a joke about any topic." See, damn it. Janice is like, "I can make a joke about any topic to prove that the pun is mightier than the sword." And Nate's like, "All right, well then I'll challenge you. Make a joke." He goes into the library. He pulls a random book off the shelf to challenge Janice. And he's like, "All right, make a joke about geology." She says, Why do stalagmites dislike stalactites? Because they're always stuck up. And he's like, "All right, make a joke about archaeology." Have you heard about they uncovered some 40,000-year-old potato chips? They were petrified. Make a joke about hunting. She's like, "I've never killed a deer, but I'll take a shot at it." It's always awkward when I open my fridge because I have a crush on the top shelf. I know, it's so bad. Don't even remember this joke. The CEO ate some yogurt because he heard he needed to improve his corporate culture. Janice says, "A handlebar mustache may look ridiculous, but parallel eyelashes are even sillier." Oh! All right, there were two ladies in a salon, and one says to the other, "Do you make enough of this to get by?" She says, "I also do haircuts on the side." And the first woman says, "You might make more if you'd cut them in the front and the back as well." Why did the Scarecrow win a Nobel Prize? Because he was outstanding in his field. Oh, and this is the one about why don't they let moms be spies? Because they put the overprotective in covert operative. As James Bond's leaving the house, Mom's like, James, you gotta be careful. Make sure you wear enough layers, because those Siberian winters, they can be cold. And James," "Yes, Mom, what?" "James, please don't sleep with anybody, okay? Because no one would sleep with you unless they knew you were a secret agent." James is like, "Mom, I know, I've got it covered. I got it under control." "James, you think you're handsome, but you're not." Weird joke. All right, when my computer asks if I'd like to disable cookies, I think of the gingerbread man for some reason. Janice, what are you doing? She's eating ice cream. I forget this joke too. All right, the pirate said to his hardy plants, "Ahoy, me hearties," when they survived the frost or something. All right. Oh, I'm proud of this one. Okay. The detective. You hear about the alcoholic detective? He had to open a new case whenever he'd open a new case. Why don't pirates recite the alphabet? Because sometimes they get lost at sea. Why didn't the lifeguard rescue the hippie? Because he was too far out, man. Why do they call it a chicken coop? Because if it had 4 doors, it'd be a chicken sedan. Oh, that's a weird one. Wow. And Cinderella, she's bad at sports because her coach is yelling after her, "No, Cinderella, don't run away from the ball." Ugh. You'd be bad too if your coach was a pumpkin. Okay. So after a few puns, Janice begins to float. She flies off the floor. She says, "I'm unstoppable. I'm unbeatable. I'm impenetrable." And Nate says, "You're a maniac." She's like, "No, I'm a paranomasiac." And then the king comes in, and the king's like, "What's going on in here?" Well, Nate says, Janice said she could make a joke about any subject, and I challenged her. So I'm like, now, all right, Janice, make a joke about the king. Huh? Make a joke about the king, would you? Huh? And Janice, she knowingly looks to the audience and winks and says, I would, but the king is not a subject. Am I right? Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.